Hola, welcome to my Kana. We're back in the GPH, Grand Pacific Hotel kitchen with George. Hola, George.
Good afternoon.
We've got another fantastic meal for you. This time we've got a piece of beef.
Yeah, we got a nice tenderloin. A nice tenderloin here.
Fillet of beef.
Fillet de boeuf, yeah, exactly. We're going to sear this one and we're going to prepare a chocolate sauce.
Chocolate sauce. My two favorite things, chocolate and meat. Lovely.
Right, and this is Fijian chocolate.
Fijian chocolate. Andy chocolate.
Andy chocolate, exactly.
And you were telling me earlier that it's 81%.
81%.
So that's pretty much
it's
pure cocoa.
It must be a real powerful.
Yeah.
If it's not powerful.
But just the...
Yeah, if we start like this, we will not have enough.
See, that's not sweet at all. That's just
no,
pure chocolate.
It should not be sweet. Huh? It's really, really powerful and strong.
Lovely.
Slightly bitter.
You're right. Just put it over there a bit more.
Yeah.
Out of
some kind of headache of chocolate. Right. We're going to sear this. We're going to season it with miso paste.
Okay.
So miso paste, you can find it in an Asian shop. We just put a little bit of water, and with a brush we will season it.
Mm-hmm. Miso is basically just soybean, fermented soybean.
Miso is fermented soybean paste, yeah. Exactly. Well, and once it's roasted and seasoned, we will add pure cocoa powder.
Okay.
We will roll it in the cocoa powder just to get more powerful, even more chocolate taste. Just in case it's not enough.
Chocolate meat. What can you ask for? Chocolate meat.
Yeah, yeah. It may sound strange to some people, but
well, the Mexicans have been cooking
the
with
Mexicans
chocolate.
are cooking chocolate since thousands of years.
In fact, they didn't add sugar to their chocolate.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's only the Europeans that added the sugar to.
Exactly. Which is also good.
Yes. Oh yes. I'm not complaining.
You cannot complain about that. Well, I prepared with that. I already prepared it. I was impatient, so I didn't wait for you.
Yep.
So I prepared Kumala Gratin.
Okay.
So it's simply Kumala sliced.
Yep.
We will slice them around 3-4 millimeters, half centimeter, something thick, and we will just pre-cook them in milk, a mixture between milk and cream.
Yes.
Once it's half cooked, we take them out. We put them in a tray, one tray, maybe one tray like that, one tray like this, or this is now stainless steel, but it could be whatever, porcelain or something.
Yep.
Nice buttered, and one layer of Kumala, one layer of cheese, one layer of Kumala, one layer of cheese, the cream and milk mixture at the top, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and just grated cheese at the top.
And then you just cook it, bake it in the oven?
Bake it in the oven by 220 degrees.
This is just a sort of a cookie cutter.
Yeah, we just cut it up. Once it's cooled down, the day before, we let it cool down, and after we just cut it off. So just for nice presentation on the plate. All right, here we are. So we start first of all we sear the beef. We will sear it, we will season it, we will let it rest. Red meat always, and meat generally, except chicken maybe, but meat generally is always better when it rests.
Yes, yes.
Let it rest, let it rest, let it rest.
Because the theory is that as soon as it's cooked, it's still hot, and while it's cooling, the juices come back into the meat.
The blood vessel explode, and the old juice goes inside the meat.
So if you cut it as soon as it's cooked, all the juices come out.
Exactly, that's the point. Yeah, that's the whole purpose. Salt and pepper. Some people may say, "Oh, never put salt before."
Oh no, that's all I put on my meat.
It's right and it's wrong at some point. It depends what you want to do, but in this case, it's roasted meat, so it's better because the salt will give you the crust.
Yep.
And if you put,
because it takes the moisture out of it.
Moisture out, it will give you the crust. But if it's simply something like escalope or something which goes very fast, don't put salt because all the juice will come out.
But if you're doing barbecue, steaks,
definitely
the meat roast,
definitely. Actually, very practical that. That's very practical from Greenleaf, the shopping boards.
Yes.
All right.
chopping boards, by the way, are from Greenleaf.
Greenleaf.
In Nandi. Hotel equipment suppliers. Excellent, excellent knives. German steel. Can't get much better than that. And they're extremely sharp.
So we just sear it. We don't want to get it too much brown. Yes. Very hot pan.
Yes.
It's very important that the pan is really hot. Your meat should never boil.
Okay. Yes,
if it boils, it gets hot. Yeah. So let it sear means really just in a very hot temperature. So we just want to have a nice brown color outside, yeah? There we are. There we are. How do you like your meat? You eat it medium well, medium rare?
Rare.
Rare.
Yeah.
Rare.
Rare or blue, depending on the cut.
All right, so
you like it rarer? Yep.
Yeah, of course. All right.
That's very good. As long
Pigeon.
as it's slaughtered properly, hung properly, aged a little bit.
Yeah, let it hang.
Yeah.
No problem.
Even if you got some beef, if you get a big piece of beef, leave it in the fridge for a couple of days. Yeah? Just put it in a bowl, or preferably a colander with a plate underneath, so that the juice can come out a bit, dries up a little bit, and just leave it in the fridge for 2 or 3 days, even a week. If it starts to smell a little bit old, just wash it in the sink, wipe it off, a little bit of vinegar, and your meat will be perfect. The longer you leave it, the tenderer the meat will be. And
So I'm not going to paint the kitchen. It's just
just paint the meat.
I just paint the meat. Yeah.
So this is the miso with a little bit of water.
Just put a little bit of water. Don't put too much, and this stuff is very strong. It's very salty.
Yeah? And this is a miso paste, not the miso soup mix.
No, it's a miso paste, which is used for the miso soup.
Yep.
There's no miso powder or something
Yeah.
like that. No, it's a natural product. All right, not more than that. It's more than enough.
My Kana Season 4 was brought to you by Crest Chicken, the healthy alternative. Choose Crest. You know we're the best. My Kana Season 4 is brought to you by Crest Chicken, the healthy alternative. Choose Crest. You know we're the best.
So now we have the cocoa powder, the painted beef.
Yep.
And we will roll the beef in the cocoa, just like that. Yeah. Don't put too much. It's not necessary.
Yep. And this is just ordinary cocoa powder. I mean, this one is the anti-chocolate cocoa.
That's.
But you can use any packet cocoa from your.
Yeah, but be careful. Don't take a sweet one. Huh?
Yeah. No, not drinking chocolate. But just
not
pure.
drinking chocolate. Yeah. Because some people may mix it up with drinking chocolate.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, nice and dark. Oh, man, I could smell it too.
Yeah, it's all right. So I leave it here. I let it rest, and just after that, we will put it in the oven.
Yep. So you let this rest for?
Oh, you let it rest 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
Just
so it's not overnight yet.
No, it's just to. We just put that in the oven now.
Yep.
Just a bit of oil.
This is olive oil.
Olive oil, yeah. And I will put it in the oven.
Yep.
All right.
Now again, this is the amount of time you put it in. What heat would you?
220 degrees Celsius.
And the amount of time really is basically how you like this steak.
How you like this meat, yeah.
And how your oven goes.
Yeah, exactly. How your oven goes. This is obviously important.
So we're making the sauce?
Oh, we're making the sauce now. We're going to caramelize a bit of sugar. Caramelize to have a nice caramel. So what will this sugar bring? It will simply give a shiny appearance to the sauce. It will be very appetizing. Very nice. So be careful. It's easy once it starts to get a bit brown. It's very easy to get black.
Burn it, yeah.
It takes seconds sometimes, huh? Especially
this amount.
A little amount, yeah. So again, it's not a sweet. It's not a sweet sour thing, huh? It's
just for the texture.
It's just for the texture. So we don't want this sauce to be sweet, huh?
Yeah.
We don't want absolutely not this sauce to be sweet. I have here red wine. So you see, it starts to be brown now.
Yeah.
So when it's like that, immediately,
You've got to be quick.
and be careful, take a large pot, otherwise you get burnt. You put straight away your red wine.
And if you did this in a frying pan, as soon as you do that, there's a good chance it could flame up in front of you.
Yeah,
So don't be looking at it. You know,
yeah,
otherwise you'd lose your eyebrows and your hair.
Yeah.
In your case, it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, I do it too much like that, probably. So again, reducing means
Evaporating.
concentrating the flavors and evaporating the liquid. We have here a bit of orange yeast, not too much. It should not overpower the cocoa, the chocolate. Just a little bit of orange yeast. You see, it's getting a bit syrupous like that when it's reducing. This is thanks the sugar that we put inside.
Yeah. Starts foaming a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit syrupous. You see, it's very shiny. When it starts to be like that, at that point we add the stock.
Beef stock. That's quite a concentrated stock.
Yeah, concentrated beef stock. We put it in.
Can you smell that? Good. Liz is coming closer to the chocolate, by the way. Just watch out.
Yeah,
See a little hand come in and get the chocolate.
I put it all, blank.
Whoa.
All in one.
You could have left one little piece.
I take it out from the fire.
Yeah.
It's also easy to burn if you leave it on the fire.
Yes.
So I did take it out from the fire. And I constantly mix, so to avoid. Now it's it was syrupous, now it's like a velvet now.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
It's still got that nice shine on top.
And this is the shiny stuff from the chocolate and the sugar, the caramelized sugar that we had. Yeah. It's here.
So we've actually spent more time and effort on the sauce than we have on the main dish.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So just put a little bit of brandy in the sauce, yeah?
And that does what, chef? That just adds a little bit of body.
Yeah. Yeah, well, depends how much brandy you put inside, yeah? Not too much, but
Just body, not legs and arms.
Just round it up if you don't drink alcohol. And a little bit of butter. That gives the last touch. And that gives also the top shiny.
Yep.
Now you will see
Yes.
how shiny will get. Now see, now it's really more
That
shiny.
just looks like a nice chocolate syrup.
Chocolate sauce. Yeah, chocolate syrup. Yeah. And don't leave it on the fire,
Yeah.
otherwise it burns.
My Kana Season 4 was brought to you by Crest Chicken, the healthy alternative. Choose Crest. You know we're the best. My Kana Season 4 is brought to you by Crest Chicken, the healthy alternative. Choose Crest. You know we're the best.
All right. So here we have the beef. So maybe on the camera you think it's burnt, but it's not burnt. It is the cocoa powder. Yeah. I let you slice these wonderful pieces. I think we will put 3 pieces per plate.
3 please.
Yeah.
So about 3 centimeters.
Yeah.
So we let this sit for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, you let it sit. Yeah.
Would you wrap it in foil when you sit it, or just leave it?
You have the possibility to wrap it in foil and to let it sit in a warm place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sit in foil in a warm place. For my rule of thumb is usually about 5 to 10% of the cooking time. Would that be?
Yeah,
So
approximately.
you're putting 20 minutes, maybe 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Sitting?
Yeah. That would be correct.
Wow, look at that nice sharp knife. And that, to me, is perfect. You see that? If you like your meat well done, do me a favor, just try it a little bit pink, first of all. You'll really know this difference. In no time at all, you'll be eating it like this.
So again, this is also a very simple dish, which I believe would be fantastic for Valentine. Yeah, it's just... These guys don't eat some so big pieces, no?
Yeah.
No.
They'll just swallow it whole.
Now we got some vegetables. It's just carrots. Of course, vegetables you do as you like, huh? Some vegetables as you like.
So like you said, this would be a perfect Valentine.
That's exactly.
Valentine meal.
Yep, that would be really nice for Valentine.
And it's not exactly a hard meal to cook.
No, it's easy. It's easy, very easy.
And chocolate is a great aphrodisiac, we hear.
Some nice garnish on it.
What is that, chef?
Oh, that's just a little chips that we're doing out of flour, water,
Okay.
egg white.
Yep.
And of course, we have the sauce here. Voila.
Fantastic. Beef in chocolate with chocolate sauce.
Yeah.
Never heard of that one before, have you?
You just put the sauce at the top, huh? And put a lot of sauce.
I love the sauce because it's chocolate.
All right.
Thank you very much, George. Again, absolutely.
Happy
great.
Valentine.
Yes, and to you, sir. You can find the recipe for this on the Facebook page, My Kana Facebook, facebook.com/groups/MyKana. Big thanks to the guys at Greenleaf, Hotel Equipment Suppliers. Absolutely brilliant knives. Thank you so much for Crest Chicken, and we'll see you next week.
My Kana Season 4 was brought to you by Crest Chicken, the healthy alternative. Choose Crest. You know we're the best.